saxophone we want good posture, whether we're stood up or whether we're sat down. We need to be able to do both. We need to be able to play while we're stood up, holding saxophone like so, or sat down in a chair. So this is a good starting point in how to stand. So I've got my feet shoulder width apart. I'm going to just loosen off my shoulders. I don't want any tension up here because it'll restrict my breathing, and you know, any wind instrument is vital, and it's vitally important that you breathe properly. So I'm nice and relaxed, rolling out my shoulders, shaking off my arms. And I'm just going to let my arms fall to my sides. Now this is the perfect position to be in to start saxophone playing. I'm balanced, I'm relaxed, and I'm loose. Okay, I have my saxophone set up next to me already. If you don't know how to set your saxophone up, and if you don't know how to create your first sound, then just nip back to my earlier video where we covered this in some detail. If you notice, I've got a tenor saxophone with me today. My saxophone's in for repair, but don't worry, alto and tenor are very, very similar. The principles that I explain in this video are the same for both, so just keep that in mind when I do explain things on the tenor if you've got an alto at home. Okay, so I'm going to pick up my tenor and I'm going to get my strap and make sure that I clip myself in to the strap hook that I explained before in the first video. Back in the position where you can see me. Now, I've got the saxophone slightly dangling at my side here. Now, remember back into the first video we talked about the right hand thumb rest and the left hand thumb rest. What I do is, I take my right hand and I put my thumb underneath that thumb rest at the fat part of your thumb. Right hand thumb on the thumb rest. Now what I'm going to do is place my fingers 1, 2 and 3 with my little finger hovering over this pad here but not pressing them down. And I'm also going to be careful that I'm not pressing any of these keys here. I want that rounded shape to stay true even though I've put it on to the saxophone. Now my left hand, but I can rely on my right hand just to dangle there now and hold the saxophone in place. That's taking a lot of the weight for me. So I can have it at the side of my body and I've got a good grip. So make sure you can control your saxophone. I'm going to take my left hand, again, dangle it at the side, nice and loose, and place that on the left hand thumb rest, my thumb on the left hand thumb rest at the back. Now, be careful of this part, guys. Make sure you can see. So we have a few keys. We have a spatula key. You might have a spatula key or a button at the top. We want to miss that one and place your finger on the second button. Miss the little button there, the bis key. We'll call it bis key. We'll come to that later on. The second finger is going to go onto the A key, and my third finger is going to land on my G key there. So all in all, I should have missed the top one, missed the little one, 2 on that key there, third key there, first finger on the other hand there, next finger, with little fingers, my right hand little finger balancing on that pad there, and my left hand little finger balancing on this pad here. Remember that the left hand, although your little finger is balancing over this pad here, you need to watch out that you don't press any of the palm keys. That rounded shape stays the same in both hands. Avoid the palm keys and avoid these knuckle keys here too. Then I have good posture. I'm in position